What is up, guys? It's Silver here and welcome to the FIFA 13-15 season career mode with Southampton season 1 episode 9. And this time we have two nice games for you: West Bromwich Albion and Newcastle, who are actually, we are playing them at home. So yeah, two very nice games in here, and really it's going to be a nice episode. And you know, without further ado, let's begin. And as you see, there is the lineup for the West Bromwich game. I am playing Mayuka again. Like I said, a subscriber told me to play him a while ago, and he has really proved it to be a good player ever since. Otherwise, I wouldn't have played him, I don't think. West Brom have the first chance here. A good little run by that player, but a nice series of tackles by the Southampton defenders eventually led to a chance at the other end. And Lallana really should have smacked that in, shouldn't he? But a good save by the keeper nevertheless. And Joseph Fonte with a really good tackle here gives the ball straight to Suso. And then from this attack, the ball ends up in Mayuka, who plays a 1-2 with Elshar. And then Mayuka just bangs it straight in the top corner. That is a goal of the season. He is a very good player. I really do like the way that he plays, the way that he moves, how quick he is, how strong he is. I really do recommend him to anyone. Even on Ultimate Team, I'm going to test him out on Ultimate Team pretty soon if he's not too expensive. But he is a really good player. Thank you to the subscriber who recommended him to me, and I will be playing him pretty much more than the other strikers ever since. But I have been. But yeah, that made it 1-0 in the 27th minute, and then Elshar had a long range shot in the 28th. I didn't make it in the 27th. I don't know. Nevertheless, carrying on, you see Mayuki here nearly had a chance from the header, and the ball fell to Beckham, who went for the shot, but you know was never going to find a way through, and it was eventually cleared away by the West Bromwich Albion defence. And El Ghansi here, who was in the same position as Elshar for Southampton, actually was the playmaker for West Brom, and he couldn't really do anything. And Lallana here really again should have been burying that chance, but it was well blocked by the West Brom defender, and eventually cleared out. And then we moved into the second half, and Suso had a long range effort, pretty much destroyed instantly before Mayuka managed to get in on the turn. Really nice turn from him, and then get another goal. So Mayuka is really on top form at the minute. I think he scored a couple for me last episode and a couple for me this episode. He pretty much going towards the league top scorer already. If not, he's there. I mean, I don't know, I'm not sure, but a really good turn from him there, beating the defender hands down, and then bottom corner slot with the power shot. Made it 2-0, and I mean the game was pretty much over as soon as the first half whistle went. But you know, it was a good attacking display in the second half, and we really could have got a few more goals. Suso here on a massively powerful shot that went straight at the keeper, but unfortunately nothing happened. And then I decided to make some substitutions, bring off Elshar, Suso, and Beckham for Cork, Sterling, and Derrida. Derrida and Sterling going up front, but nothing really came from it. And well, the game finished 2-0, and you know, I bought them the substitutes a little bit too late for the game to do anything. And you know, there wasn't really any need to, because Mayuka had already secured us the win single-handedly practically, and he is the name on the fans' lips, as it has been a purple patch in recent games. He really has been the driving force of the team the last two episodes, scoring a few goals in both, and apparently scouts have been taking note of his improved form, so I'll be awaiting any offers. But yeah, that was a good match, and there's a little season review thing from the news. I really like this lip, and I really like the fact that they add the news bit in. I really like it. It's a good touch from me, a good touch. But anyway, the next news story, major one, is that Morgan Schneiderlin has spoken of his enjoyment playing under me. Yay! That sounds a bit dirty. It's great to play for the club and to play for a manager who has faith in my ability and picks me on a regular basis, he said. Well, yes, I do pick him on a regular basis. He has gone up loads, and he does say to me here, cheers for all the first team football I'm getting. I'll be doing my best, boss. He does give his best. He is a good player. He's gone up a couple of overalls. I think he's rated about 75 now, or 76, pretty much the same as Beckham. And he's actually set defensive midfielder, which is why I play him all the time. But just a quick look at that. This week's star performers. 4 Southampton players in there, guys. 4 Southampton players, 4 Spurs, 2 Man City, and then 1 from... I didn't get it. But we're moving to the next match against Newcastle, and I actually praise Elshar because I really want him to start scoring again like he was at the start of the season. He has gone up. He's around 79 now, just 1 below Lallana. So him and Lallana really do make the team, and they both start, as well as Sterling in the Newcastle game. But Mayuka really makes the first chance as it falls to Lallana, who just buries it bottom corner. That is the 3rd minute goal. Tim Crowe a little bit unlucky there with Lallana's celebration. I love Lallana's celebration. But Tim Crowe a little bit unlucky to concede so early on. But really, the shot came from Mayuka first. Good save from Tim Crowe, but really should have parried it out or caught it or something. But then Lallana managed to pounce on the rebound, made it 1-0. Pretty much instantly, and from that point on we were always favourites, and Sterling really should have scored that, just saying. Newcastle weren't really playing to the best of their ability. Their defence was letting them down a little bit, and partly that was because Colaccini was out, So you know, they don't really have anyone at the back to cement their position and you know, kind of, you know, exert authority onto the game is a way of putting it, I suppose. But nevertheless, Mayuka again grabs a goal. He is a tank, man. He is a tank. He is involved in nearly every aspect of the play. And if he keeps scoring goals at this rate, then he will be playing every match. That is how I plan to use him. The Newcastle defender, they got a little bit unlucky, as you saw. He may have hit his foot, and then it went into the roof of the net. On another day, like, maybe could have gone out of play. But Ben Arthur there really got unlucky for Newcastle as he hit the post. But Newcastle were really not up to par. They are not playing as they really should, and they were letting us dominate on the ball, which I really didn't expect. But Sterling here combining really well with Elshar right before half time, and Elshar really should have scored that, but the rebound fell to Sterling. He couldn't do anything with it either. Anyway, there's the around the grounds bit. Everton are leading 2-0, but the really surprising bit is Man United are drawing with QPR. Anyway, as we move into the second half, Krul gets into the action loads more. I'm going to sneeze. Achoo. I do apologise for that. I thought I was going to sneeze. Tim Krul really did keep Newcastle alive and in it for most of the game, but a really good tackle by Hoover there, man. I just saying, kind of fluffed up the rebound. I made some substitutions, by the way. Rodriguez and Dorigo and Suso coming on for all those three. As you can see, Mayuka's time was up. But Beckham nearly got involved here as well. I wanted him to score his first goal. Like I was saying, Tim Krul really did keep Newcastle involved, especially towards the latter end of the second half. You can see here that there's just an array of chances, and if it had not been for their good keeper in goal, it would have been something like 4-0, maybe 5. We deserved a lot more than we had for the shots on target. They did have one final chance here with Marvo. Really should have just passed it in the middle straight away instead of taking a touch, and that enabled Fox to get back and make the clearance before Rodriguez had one final effort saved by Tim Krul, and Suso could not get his head on it on the rebound. The final score was 2-0, guys, which I think is a fair reflection on the game. Which I don't think is a fair reflection on the game, because we really should have got so many more goals even. But Super Yoshida in form. It's been a great game after game of that word. I can't even read it. The font is too small on my screen. Scintillating, I think. Form from Maya Yoshida. Anyway, he plays well, so I'm going to play him next game, is basically what I'm trying to say here. And 2-0 was the final score, as you saw there. It was a good match, in fairness. Newcastle probably should have been a little bit more, you know, on the attack, on the defence. They didn't play well, and we did. But anyway, we are now in 4th position, guys, and I just want to say that we're probably not going to stay there. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you check out Jordan's latest video, and apart from that, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Chelsea with 23 points.